What's up? This my first time ever making a video like this. First off, I just want to start off and say I apologize for my hideous teeth, my fucking gap teeth, my fucking squinty ass eyes. That's just how I was born. You know what I mean? I was born deformed. My old man looks like Mr. Miyagi and Hitler. And that's what a combination. That's why I anyway. One reason I'm making this video is to see if I can just fucking ramble on without sounding like an idiot. Maybe it's too late for that. I don't know. But I just want to make videos on my channel to give something. Maybe someone could get maybe someone could get something from this. This is just a personal experience. And I'm at work right now, sitting on lunchtime. I got 22 minutes left, so I'll make this that time frame unless someone comes in and interrupts me. But I'm gonna tell you a story of either it's coincidence or it's a real deal. I don't know how to explain it, but it's basically the reason why I believe in God and the devil and demons and stuff like that. So I guess no in particular place to start from, except just start from anywhere. And when I was 15, I'm 39 now, I'm gonna be 40 in May. I was like 15, 16, 17, around that age. Maybe I had my driver's license, I don't know, maybe I didn't. But anyway, me and a group of buddies, we used to have this skate spot. And for the longest time, kids, you know, you're a suburban kid, if you don't really fit in, or you don't play sports, or maybe you don't have friends to play sports with, so you're doing your own thing, right? Something like skateboarding or bike riding, stuff like that, like BMX riding. It's a good outlet to do by yourself, or maybe, you know, with a small, tight-knit group of people. And that's what I did. And we had this spot. It was a abandoned foundation. Old factory used to be there, knocked down, so just a foundation now, just a remnants. There's all these embankments and stuff. It was really cool to skate and or ride. And for the longest time, we always like petitioned, got signatures to ask the township to build us a skate park. And this is in Sayreville, so a few people might know what I'm talking about. But this spot was on Journey Mill Road. Call it Journey Mill, the infamous Journey Mill. And so one point in time, we got fed up with word of mouth getting around to what was our little secret spot that we made for us. We brought ramps there, we built ramps there. No one really knew about it except a few close friends that would skate or ride with us. But sure as shit, word of mouth got around. So, you know, next thing you know, you got soccer moms coming down there, little kids blowing the spot up. And at that point, the writing's on the wall. It's pretty much, all right, you know, everyone knows about this. It's only a matter of time before they permanently barricade it off. And, you know, you can't get access to it. What this place was, it was like in the woods, off a main road, not a main road, but like a back road. So you really, if you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't know it was there. that makes sense. And so with word of mouth getting around, all these soccer moms and kids coming here blowing up our spot, we thought it was a good idea. Now, mind you, this is 20 plus years ago. I'm a changed man since then, but as well as my friends are. They're all, different mindset now. I grew up. We thought it'd be funny to spruce the place up by spray painting satanic graffiti 666. We found a roadkill, like a raccoon or something. I know this sounds crazy, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Found like a raccoon or something, or like a dead rabbit, or both. I don't remember. We hung it up in a tree. We painted these trees black, like spray painted them. We hung these animals, this and that, and I'm not proud to admit this. We're just being dumb metalhead kids in the suburbs, like the satanic panic of the 70s and 80s. Obviously, we're in the 90s when this was going on, but like, just being idiots, Grew up on Beavis and Butthead, stuff like that. So we thought it was funny to do all this shit. Spray paint giant pentagrams, 666, upside down crosses, stuff with the trees, dead animals. Now it's, we're doing this shit late at night. And I'll never forget, once we got done with the hijinks, we go in my man's car. He turns the car on, the odometer reads 666. And that point right there, me and my friend, I don't want to say his name, but he could obviously attest to this story because he was there. He goes, dude, look at the odometer. And it read 666 on it. It was nowhere near that beforehand. I seen it prior. What are the odds that it read that? After all that shit, it read that. Not 667, not 665, 666. So I'm telling this story like I'm telling you guys, or whoever fucking watches this, I don't know. I'm telling this story to somebody, right? I'm working in New York City. I'm working with a guy early in the morning. I'm a painter. I'm working with this dude, right? He lost his son. And I was talking about how I always believed in a higher power, whatever that be, God, Jesus, Allah, I don't know. I believe it's God, like the one of Orthodox religion, right? So I believe, and I'm not just saying this, I honestly do, but I believe the Lord gives us signs all the time that we may or may not register. It might be something simple. Might be. I always use the example of maybe it's like a penny or something that you find on the ground that wasn't there, but it's there now. But it's something so minuscule that you might not register with you. So I told my man about this story, right? About like, we're doing dumb shit, and I didn't get too in depth. I went in more detail like I did now with you guys. And I'm telling him I believe the Lord gives us signs all the time. And I actually got something I want to show you. So I believe the Lord gives us signs all the time, right? The second I get done saying, I believe spirits of loved ones that passed, demons, whatever, God, Jesus, I believe they give us signs all the time. This is what I'm saying. The shit that I said, I believe just like that, and that God gives us signs all the time. The second I say that, my man says, we got a paint delivery outside. Okay. I go outside. This is in New York City. Random girl comes up to me, hands me this Holy Bible. I don't know if it's backwards. Bible. I said, I'm sorry, miss. I don't have any money. She says, nah, I just want you to have it. She gives it to me and just keeps walking. What are the fucking odds? It's New York City. There's characters there, sure. What are the odds? I was just talking about signs. That I get I get that. I'm about to tear up because it's. I don't do coincidences. To me, let me explain something. To me, like we go outside, we see the sun, the moon. You take it for granted. Oh, it's this object or something. It's just a moon. Us being on this planet and the things that inhabit it or space is just as baffling and mysterious as the possibility of a god or a demon or the devil. To me, it goes hand in hand. And I don't understand how people don't consider that a possibility. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. To know that God or the devil doesn't exist, you would have to know everything about everything. And that itself is like godlike almost. You would have to go to Mars or go to the moon and make sure God ain't chilling there under a rock. See what I'm saying? So, what I'm saying is, I had two experiences. One good, one evil. First one was the evil one, which was the sign. It was, you mess with the dark shit, with evil shit, demons or the devil, they will respond. You start going a dark road, it's only going to get darker. I'm trying to follow the path of righteousness. I'm not perfect. I know it might sound corny to my friends that, you know, I'm in a band. I know I'm all over the place, but I'm just like venting right now. I'm all over the place. Like, I play music that is typically the imagery that goes along with it. I play like death metal music. It's always satanic, this and that, and you know, it's these dark themes and pentagrams, and I used to be all about that shit. Think nothing to it, right? I used to have upside down crosses and pentagrams in my artwork for my band logos and stuff. And I realize there's something to this shit. It's not just artwork. There really is something to this shit. And I'm gonna break it off here in a minute, because I'm gonna save this for the second video. But this is gonna be a good segue, right? If anyone gets anything from this, please leave a comment or a like. If I'm just doing this to no one, it's fine, whatever. But I'll just stop doing it. So this is like a tester. But if you find this interesting and you want to hear more, or you can relate, or you want something to listen to on break, let me know, and I'll keep doing this shit. But whatever, you know, if no one's interested, then I'll just do this for myself once a month. But if people do get a kick out of this, or you get something from this, let me know, and I'll keep doing this shit, and I'll make it, you know, as entertaining as possible, and I'll try to be more, more on schedule with it. So, real quick to wrap this up, but what set me apart down this path? Like, what solidified my belief that there is a God and this and that? When I found out, and this is courtesy of dudes like Alex Jones and stuff like that, that all of our world leaders, world powers and stuff, they all meet up, or at least they used to, and there's evidence of this, somewhere in the woods of California, a place called Bohemian Grove. Look into it. This is all real stuff. They worship an ancient deity called Moloch. That Moloch, that god or deity, whatever he was, they used to sacrifice children to him, and you gotta look into it, all right? Long story short, everyone who's in power, everyone who's in media or this and that, goes there and practices whatever that shit is, right? So what I'm getting is, what I'm getting at is how this ties into what I was saying before, is that if these people in the highest positions of power in life believe and worship something dark, there has to be a yin to the yang, the opposite, the good versus evil, the light to dark, the contrast. Everything you see, the normalizing of, you know what I'm talking. I'm not going to get it too much into this shit right now, but you'd be a fool to not say that there's something going on. Just with everything, to not say there's some hidden agenda going on. You'd be a fool to say that there is nothing going on. There's something going on. Every movie, every classic movie gets remade into, you're picking up what I'm putting down if you know, you have 1% of fucking thought process. My point is, these people worship something very dark, and it's evil. And it's more apparent now more than ever. And that's why I believe in a higher power. That's why I believe in God. And I've done some shitty things in my life. I am not proud of them. My goal is to be a better person every day. Any which way I can be better, I'll try to do better. And I make mistakes. I'm only human. We're all flawed. But I'm going to leave it at that. Let me know if you got something out of this video. Give me one person gives this a thumbs up or likes this. I'll go into more shit and do a part 2. But that's it, man. My break time's almost over. Peace.